Okay, November 20th, 2024. Blue course near Douglasville, Pennsylvania. Hole 1, it's about 300 yards long. It's not a tough hole, but you can see you're going to go down that valley with almost any type of drive. When you're in that valley, you're not going to see the green. That makes it a little bit tougher. So I just hit down right about there. So I'm going to have to come up over that front, and I'm going to be guessing where the green is, that's for sure. Anyway, it was an okay drive. Not a great drive, but an okay drive. Okay, so ball's there, and that's what you're seeing. Now, the pin is, well, it's directly underneath those branches there. Probably about 30 yards before them, so probably just going to try to bump a hybrid up there. I think anything else is going to get me into a lot of trouble. So, I'm on the fairway. It's a beautiful day. I'm looking on the bright side of life, and I'm hoping that I can just bump a little hybrid up over there and hopefully hold the green. We'll see. Okay, pin is right there. Didn't quite hold the green. I ended up right here. Not a bad place, but what the hell, I hit it just a little bit too hard. And so now we got this coming up for us. So, okay, still playing number 1. It feels like forever. I took the safe shot, putted it, it bounced, and took off, and now I'm still off the green. So this is shot number 4. Happy day. This is about 100 yards long. It's par 3, and it should be easy, but as I was coming on the left-hand side, I heard a distinct click, and the ball bounced like 20 feet in the air and landed over here. So I must have hit a piece of rock. And that is not going to be a fun approach at all. Going to be downhill, and that green slopes away from you, so here we go. Yeah, anybody want to come over and hit this shot for me? That's downhill, and the green slopes away. There's a sand trap on the other side there. That's going to be really hard ground. I'm just going to try to sweep it on there. Hope it trickles down the slope and onto the green. It's a good plan anyway, but not at work. Another thing altogether. So you can just see. You can see that you're going to have to sweep it on. I don't think there's any other way to hold this off of this kind of terrain. Well, some days plans work. Not sure you can see the golf ball. It's right over there, catching the sun, and as things go, could be a lot worse. The ball did stop on the green. Okay, hole 3. This is only, it's about 305, 310. There's a green up there. You see those little things sticking up there called stones or rocks, and this green doesn't need sand traps. You gotta miss those things. And you got rocks behind it. You got rocks on the side of it. It's really a beautiful mess. And I've just made it a lot worse by pushing a shot way over there, somewhere down in those trees. I hope I find it. I'm not making any bets on that. But I'm certainly, even if I do find it, I'm going to have a hell of a shot into the green. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that shot. I'll tell you right now. Made it over the rocks here. You can see the back side of them. Just a little bit more to the right, and I've been squarely on the green, so I'm pretty cheerful about that. And it was off a downhill lie, so what the hell? We'll take it. Well, to my complete surprise, I did not make these woods. I guess it wasn't a good enough hit to even get that far. But you can see the shot I have here. It's about 135. God, what to hit here. I'm going to go with another hybrid and just hope that I can come in over that one set of rocks right there. I don't think there's any other choice. You could try to go left and bounce over that set there and then just putt back on. Well, I'm going to try for it anyway. Okay, hole 4. It's about 410, 420 up to the green. Trick is you're uphill. This is rated as a par 5, and I don't know many average golfers who can get there in 2. It's really steeply uphill, and if you take a look right here, so if you take a look right here, you can see how folded this fairway is. It's like playing in Scotland. In fact, it's very much like playing in Scotland. I played about 30 Scottish courses, and you get these rolls and dimples and folds and everything else. So, that's what you got here. Hole 4, about 420 or so yards, boy. Okay, I know, or I'm virtually certain that this was not one of my better drives. The trick here is, okay, so I'm down in one of these little folds. In the springtime, that'll be very wet. And trick here is you want to get past the 150 marker, and then you got a little problem, cause up there at the green, okay, so 150 marker on the right there, up there at green, that's not a very big green, and if you go over it, it's unplayable. So, you really want to come in from the left if you can. So, it's kind of it's a very uphill shot. Try to bend it to the left, and then hopefully you'll have a nice little skip on in order to get up to the pin. So I said you should take it to the left and promptly hit a slice way over in there somewhere. I should be able to find that ball, but boy, somehow or another I'm going to have to figure out a way to get past that tree. Well, now here's a shot. I don't really have a tree in front of me. Straight into the pin, but boy, how in the heck do you get the distance right on this one? Remembering, of course, that going right is unplayable. Okay. I'm not too unhappy with that shot. Hit a 3-wood, really tapped it, and took off low, stayed low, and rolled. So I'm actually in a pretty good shape here. I don't know if it should be easy. It's probably won't. I'm a little bit afraid of hitting it over the green, so I left it short. That's a makeable putt. Actually, that's going to break left to right by about 1.5 feet. So it's downhill. You just have to play it with steady nerves. You have to play with steady nerves, mate. Just, let's say, 1.5 feet to the left and keep it steady. Okay, the par 5, number 5 here. It's another one of these that's about 300 yards long. It looks straight. Fairway, the green is about, I'm going to guess, 30 to 40 feet below the surface of the fairway here. And right there is the edge of what's in this section is a cliff. On the sides, you've got a little more of an incline, but it's steep under any circumstance. If you can get over that cliff, you can almost drive the hole, and I'm sure that young folk who are 25 or so have no trouble at all driving this hole. I do. Well, I darn near drove it. See if we can get in here. So very, very, very close to the green. Not getting a good picture here, but I'm right down in there, and that's about as good a drive as I've ever hit on this hole. Nice draw, too. So I'll pat myself on the back and forget about what has happened on some other holes. Okay, hole 6. Very straightforward hole. I hit a nice draw. I think I'm in the center of the fairway down there. The only trick is right down there, that green, that has a very steep front to it, and if you go over it, you're not going to like the drop you have off that, although it's almost a cliff face back there. So, looks good. We'll see what happens. Nice long drive. hit a good shot into the front. But as I said, this is a really steep front, and it hung up right there. Darn it. Just can't hit a much better shot unless it goes on, of course. That would be nice too. A little bit of a chip into a makeable putt. Okay. Okay, number 7, and you're back into the land of rocks again. I didn't quite snap hook that, but I hooked it pretty nicely. And then somewhere down near that barren tree there, which is an okay shot in, but I would like to have hit a little bit further. So, yeah, barren tree. Would have liked to have hit a little bit further. Okay, down by the barren tree, I said, and that's where we are. It's going to be the green's right there, about 135 yards, I'm guessing. I'm going to have to keep it down to miss that branch. Otherwise, looks good. 7, neat hole. Unlike number 5 back there, where you've got that little cliff and then you got some distance to the green. On this hole, see that little golden tree down there? That's where the green is, right to the left of that. So you can just drive right down the center, hit a beautiful drive, and you'll be in the hole. You won't be on the 8th fairway, you'll be on the 9th fairway and not have a very pretty shot coming back through a bunch of trees. You'll be in prison. So I hit a hook, somewhere between a hook and a draw. Not sure exactly where I am down there. 9th hole, 200 yards long, par 3. Only really truly straightforward hole in the course. People find the darndest ways to screw this hole up. I hit a draw, and I'm in there somewhere. Sunset, long past. So anyway, nice hole. I like this hole. And in the spring and summer, it's a beautiful hole. Well, I thought I hit a draw, and darn near hit the water, which usually doesn't come into play in this hole. And I've got just a wonderful shot in here, complete with tree, overhanging branches, and sunset. So, well, been fun.